Engines of Amtrak 3, Thomas the SD38, take 1. That was excessively loud, I'm sorry. Hello, fellow epic gamers and Deltarune. What the fuck? Hold on. Hello, fellow epic Fortnite gamers and Deltarune fans. It's me, the Winnipeg Rail fan. And welcome to this episode of Engines of Amtrak 3, the series where I make fun of the countless clones of the original Engines of Amtrak series made by Amtrak Guy 365. By the way, where is Crashes in Trains 12 Part 5? Today in the third episode of the repetitive spoof series, we will be ranting about Go Animate Rail fans. First off, Cotton Belt SD40T. How dare you and Officer Ben the Fulmer kid hate CP Rail? That's it. You're grounded for 5863 years. Go to Millennium Force's basement now. Anyways, today we will actually be going on and on about Thomas the SD38. In the 1970s, when smoking cigarettes and Fritz the Cat were still cool, the Doorknob, Toilet, and Iron Man Railroad was getting rid of The Doorknob, Toilet, and Iron Man Railroad was getting tired of their countless GP locomotives. Like their GP9s, GP35s, GP38s, basically their entire roster at the time consisted of 4-axle locomotives. General-purpose locomotives. So the CEOs at the time met in their treehouse office and decided that they wanted some big old 6-axle special duty locomotives. So they went to GE or General Electric and they wanted them to try their new C30-7s. But since they were too big for DT&I's liking, they took it and threw it on the ground. They later went to EMD and they wanted them to try their SD38s. So they did. So they tried them out and DT&I really liked them, and So DT&I tried them out, and they really liked them. After EMD said they'd given... After EMD said that they'd give them to... After... Hold on, let me write this down, because this is not even in... This is unscripted. Okay. So they tried them out, and DT&I really liked them. EMD actually offered them to sell them. EMD offered to sell as many as they needed for 80% off, and DT&I said, anyways, after all that, they ordered a whopping 5 SD38s. The S stands for Sugma. What does that mean, you may ask? Suck my ball. The D stands for Doki Doki Literature Club ASMR again, because, you know, I'm really running out of ideas here. And the 38 is how many... And the 38 is for how many times I've saved Bowsette pictures to my camera roll on my phone. Please stay away from my phone, I don't want you checking that. The locomotive produces 3,000 horsepower with an EMD 645 V8 tomato juice engine, which is about as powerful as Thanos' car. It also has a tank that can hold 3,200 gallons of 100% pure, organic Gamer Girl pee. It has the same frame as the SD39, SD40, and SD45. I don't know how that would be. Actually, I think the frame styles are the same, not the same length. Anyways, on to the rest of the funnies. Amtrak was still shopping or dumpster diving for 6-axle locomotives to replace the 8s and 9s and F units. Before the legendary SDP40Fs came in, they wanted to test the SD38s. They went to the DT&I and asked them if they could try one of their SD38s. After DT&I said no at least 14 times, Amtrak stole one of them anyway, like true gangsters. They tested them on different express trains from places like... They tested them on different freight trains. They tested them on different express trains from places like New Jersey, Detroit, your local Papa John's, on trains like the number 68, known as the T-Series train, or the number 69, or the Voice-Over Pete Express, from Whataburger and Yeehaw Sandy Cheek Shotgun Shooting Hamburger Eat. Fuck. They tested them on different express trains from places like New Jersey, Detroit, your local Papa John's, and other places like that, on trains like the number 68 or the Dead Meme Express, going from T-Series Town to Voice-Over Peteville. I don't know. Then Amtrak was like, oh, the SDP40Fs are here. Get the hell out of here, SD38. So they yeeted it to the back of the Magic Transit bus, like Rosa Parks, and sent it off to the island of Sodor, where Trainboy 54 and Alec Baldwin live. So one day, Thomas the Tank Engine was on his local run back from saving big money at Menards, when he was beat up, thrown in a trunk, and hauled off to Shed 17, where some mysterious men took a rusty spoon and took Thomas's face off. They put it on the SD38 that was there already. Then Phil Swift emerged from the sewer pipe nearby and used Flex Seal liquid to put his face on the other train. When he came out, he was looking pretty fly, to be frank. Sinatra. So now Millennium Force came out of nowhere and tied him up. But not like that kind of tying up, because that's some weird crap. Anyways, they threw him on the back of the battle bus and flew him off into the sun. The end. Hello everyone. This is that one foamer who busted a nut to CP3084 during No Nut November. I'd just like to say, elevators! Woo! Anyways, then the bus was shot down by Kanye West, who was ordered to do it by his senpai, President Trump. And then it crashed somewhere in the state of Pennsylvania, where he was forced against his will to work on a little short line known as the Heinz and Kibblehouse Railroad. I don't know really what they do. It seems like they're a construction company, like Bob the Builder or something like that. So basically now, Thomas the SD38 lives happily ever after. So nowadays, Thomas the SD38 lives happily ever after on the Heinz Ketchup and Dog Kibble Railroad. Thomas the SD38. So eventually, Thomas found out that his job was not that bad. They were paying him just under minimum wage. Thomas the SD38 lived happily ever after on the Heinz Ketchup and Dog Kibble Railroad. Until someone finessed his front wheels, that is. But on the bright side, now he's eligible to sign up for disability insurance.